The Galactic Council chamber fell silent as Ambassador Vextar's 4 eyes focused on the human delegation. His crystalline voice carried across the vast hall, each word dripping with barely contained fury. You want to know why human snipers are banned from 17 different star systems? The Zolonian ambassador's tentacles writhed in agitation. Why the Zor'thak Empire refuses to engage in ground combat when humans are present? Why even the battle-hardened Vron mercenaries consider your marksmen to be war crimes personified? Captain Marcus Rodriguez remained perfectly still, his weathered face betraying no emotion. Behind him, Lieutenant Jessica Park adjusted her uniform, the only visible sign of tension in the human contingent. The Battle of Kepler-442b, Vextar continued, his voice rising. Your Sergeant Thompson, one human, armed with what you casually call a hunting rifle, held off an entire Zor'thak battalion for 6 hours. 6 hours. Do you understand what that means to a species that prides itself on overwhelming numerical superiority? The holographic display activated, showing tactical footage from the infamous battle. A lone figure positioned on a rocky outcrop, nearly invisible against the alien landscape, systematically eliminating targets at ranges that defied belief. 2,000 meters, General Thakmar of the Vron coalition interjected, his massive frame trembling with suppressed rage. Your sniper engaged our heavy assault mechs at 2,000 meters with primitive kinetic projectiles. Our sensors couldn't even detect the muzzle flash until it was too late. Captain Rodriguez finally spoke, his voice calm and measured. With respect, General, Sergeant Thompson was using standard-issue equipment. Nothing beyond what any human hunter might carry on a weekend trip. The chamber erupted in outraged chittering and growling from dozens of species. Ambassador Vextar slammed his manipulator appendages on his podium. Standard issue, he shrieked. Your standard sniper can remain motionless for 18 hours straight. 18 hours. The longest any Zolonian can maintain combat readiness is 3 hours before biological needs override tactical positioning. And the patience, added Consul Mirabel of the Ethereal Collective, her voice like wind through crystal. We monitored your Corporal Williams during the Titan Station incident. She waited 47 hours for a single shot. 47 hours without moving, eating, or apparently even breathing heavily enough for our sensors to detect. The holo-display shifted to surveillance footage of a human sniper, barely visible even when the camera zoomed in, positioned in what appeared to be an impossible location among twisted metal debris. The psychological warfare aspect is equally disturbing, Vextar continued. Your snipers don't just eliminate targets. They terrorize entire military formations. The Zor'thak have a saying now. When the wind whispers death, humans are watching. Our soldiers suffer nervous breakdowns knowing that somewhere, potentially kilometers away, a human might be observing them through a scope. Lieutenant Park stepped forward. If I may, Ambassador, our snipers operate under strict rules of engagement. We only target legitimate military threats. That's precisely the problem, General Thakmar roared. You're too effective. A single human sniper can neutralize command structures, eliminate key personnel, and disrupt supply lines with surgical precision. It's not warfare. It's systematic annihilation disguised as marksmanship. The Galactic Council's military advisor, a centuries-old ancient named Keeper Zor'thak, activated his translation matrix. In 3,000 years of galactic warfare, no species has demonstrated the combination of patience, precision, and predatory instincts that humans display in long-range combat. Your snipers don't hunt. They become the landscape itself, emerging only to deliver death with mechanical certainty. Captain Rodriguez stood, his calm demeanor unchanged. Honorable Council members, humans evolved as persistence hunters. We tracked prey across continents, waited days for the perfect moment, and made every shot count because failure meant starvation. These aren't enhanced abilities. This is simply what humans do naturally. The chamber fell into stunned silence. Ambassador Vextar's voice dropped to a whisper that somehow carried to every corner of the vast space. And that, Captain Rodriguez, is exactly why the galaxy fears your species. You've weaponized patience itself, turned waiting into warfare, and made death into an art form that spans kilometers. The human delegation filed out in perfect silence, leaving behind a council that finally understood why humanity's snipers weren't just soldiers. They were apex predators who had learned to kill at distances that turned battlefields into hunting grounds. In the depths of space, the galaxy shuddered, knowing that somewhere among the stars, human eyes were watching through scopes, patient as time itself.